So we've got a couple walleyes, we've got a nice pike that we're going to do up. This spot's very, very popular, and you can see somebody's taking the time to set up a little fillet board here in the woods. It's really kind of convenient. So what I like to do when I take the fillets off is I take the whole fillet off and get the ribs out later. I come down the belly here just to make an even fillet. Now, a lot of people go straight across here. I come up on an angle right into behind the gill plate, and you'll notice you get one more bite. So then, I mean, this is a very common way to take a fillet off of a fish. And then we feed the animals. All I'm doing here is I'm just running the knife along where those ribs start and separating them from the rest of the meat. And you just kind of glide the knife. It's more of a lifting action, and it'll just peel them right out. Of course, sharp knife is very important. You'll have a much better fillet if you've got a sharp knife. And then you just peel that fillet off of the skin, and away you go. That's ready to eat almost. There's a little row of lateral bones on the walleye in here. Now, they live right there on that lateral line, and they separate the bottom of where the rib cage is to the back. I take that out only because it does have a little row of bones in there. In a small walleye, they'll cook up soft. You'd never know they were there, but I like to take them out. That now is 100% boneless. Do that again because we've got two of them here, where I will just come inside there. You can feel that you hear that. I'm actually cutting the bones from the back, from the rib cage there, that little lateral line there. And then we just lift this out, and away it goes. Ribs pop out, you're done. Now that row of bones is right in here. And I'm just gliding the knife along the skin there to take it off the fillet, just like that. Now, once again, right in here is where that row of bones is. So you just kind of come on the top of it and cut down, come on the other side, cut it out, lift it up. That is a completely boneless fillet. Now, back up. Now, let's just pretend I forgot my fillet knife at home. I am going to go get a knife, a very short knife, and I'll show you that you can fillet a walleye without a fillet knife. I've got a little hatchet here. Now, this little hatchet, don't get excited, is not what I'm going to fillet the fish with, but it's kind of neat. It's got this little knife in the handle. Just kind of a little utility knife. You can see it's kind of beat up. It is not very sharp. It's sharp enough, though. It's got a little notch out of it, but we will see if we can get this other walleye filleted because I forgot my knife. Now, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come in underneath. I'm going to cut up like I did on the other one. Now, the difference here is I can't now get right through this fish like I did before, right? Because, I mean, it's way too short. So I'm going to come from the back, and I'm going to cut along the back here, just above the rib cage. Now I'm going to, can you feel that knife, hear that knife running along the rib cage? All I'm doing is separating that fillet from the ribs now. I'm not going to peel it out later like I did before. It's going to come out right now. A little more difficult to get in there, obviously, huh? But hey, look, we're getting this thing done. And you kind of cut down the tail. You got to kind of make short strokes. And there's now a fillet that the ribs are still on the fish. This is actually not uncommon. Many people fillet their fish like this all the time. I do it the other way, but this will show you that with a short knife, you can still get in there. With a short knife, you can still get in there and take the fillet right off the ribs. Hear the ribs gliding along there? And there you go. That has no bones in it. Now here's the tricky part. Getting the skin off, right? Look at that. Perfect. We're going to come in here and get rid of this fin first because it's in the way. Get rid of this top fin first too because it's in the way. Now this is the tough part. See if we can get her done. Like, I'm trying to fillet a fish with a butter knife. Short, glancing kind of strokes, and you can see that it will peel off of there. Just like that. Not as pretty, and we can still take that little lateral line of bones out there. Voila. A little different. Don't have that nice long blade to run through there. And of course, fillet knives are a very thin metal usually, so the steel is nice and thin and it gets super sharp, but we are getting her done. So don't fret. If you got a little knife, come from the back, take the ribs out, right, leave them on the fish, cut your lateral line out, and you got her done with a little tiny pocket knife. Came out the back of an axe. Kind of neat.